Okay, we are back with Beneath a Steel Sky, and the last episode we managed to get deep underground. We made a ton of progress on the last stream. So much progress that I honestly got worried I was going to miss something. But we managed to get down here. We're living our life down here in the terminal. We have, well, I guess here's the inventory for anybody curious. Additionally, we've sent our android friend, not Joey, but the android guy who had a name, can't remember what it was. They've been sent down to the lower level and may or may not have gone into a pit of lava. So, now that we are here, I think we need to access the link space, I guess. I don't think there's anything else really to go through. These monitors are all just security footage. What was the terminal for?
It's displaying some info.
Yeah, and he doesn't tell us the info, right? Yeah, okay. It's very helpful. We do have a slot and an interface, so I guess we'll begin. We could start with Anita's card, I guess? I love that we're in like almost certain danger. But like this very like happy-go-lucky music is playing. I do like this little tune here. Okay. So I think we need to go through this area here. I'm assuming we're doing we're continuing forward from where we did this last time. So we'll do blind. And then head on in. Ooh, it isn't a 7-8, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, yeah. I think I might have been a little off on it, but you know what I mean. Okay, we can't do anything with the Crusader. That I'm aware of yet. Can we oscillate? Anything new in the well?
If that's you, Rob, listen carefully.
I am.
You're the only one who can help. I was supposed to make contact with an agent from Hobart.
Yeah, this is the same before.
Trouble is, the rendezvous was in a park, and the agent's name I don't know, but beneath the city there, the remains of that could be a way.
Okay, yeah, we did get there. That is where we are now. Possible we need to do something else, I guess. Even not. Played Technobabylon over the weekend. This tune was playing in your head for that. Oh, nice. Decrypt it. Blind. Oscillate. What is the thing here again? Override system login security. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played Technobabylon yet, but that is on my list. For sure. So we'll try Reich's card, I guess, and see if we can get any further. I imagine that in basically any, you know, interface that we hit in here is going to be the same. The internet used to be so much cooler than today. Yeah, I mean, this is it right here. One thing this is missing is telling me that you've got mail. Is this guy gonna zap me? Yeah. Okay, we'll do a little bit more exploring out here because again, I think we must need to... We need something else, basically. We're missing something.
You've saved me the bother of coming to find you. I should have guessed you were part of all this. Why do you think Reich had to die when he tried to kill you? Or that meddling girl who tried to help you escape? Link needs you alive, Overman. That's why it planned this family reunion.
Get out while you can, Rob.
Oh,
Stop!
Joey!
Tell me what you want from me! You won't be needing this robot where you're going.
Whoa, Joey!
It's an android. Aha! Another ID card from my collection.
Oh my goodness. I mean, like, a lot have just happened, and he's like, ooh, an ID card.
It wasn't Joey's lucky day. Poor Joey didn't last long in that shell. I'll take his board as a memento.
Is he dead? You could probably just put the board in something else, right? Yeah, holy cow. Ooh, what do we have here? So, the plastic card bears a holographic image of Gallagher. Okay. Holy moly. Wait, what? Oh, I never went in there. I went in this door. Oh, now this is open. I see. Okay, okay. Well, let's try the card. In the interface. A very cool reaction. Very George reaction, yeah. Ooh. My lucky piece of coal. What do we have in here? Whoa, Divine Wrath. What? Info. Divine Wrath, 53k. Information classified. Classified specification, Union security use only. Can we decrypt it, I guess? Ooh. Oh, yeah, we can. Info. Okay. I mean, I guess Divine Wrath against a Crusader, that kind of, that checks out, right? Sleep. Hello, Crusader, if that is your name. What? What? That was how we went with that. That was, I love the... As if it was like, what? Yeah, we do need to run that one back. Instant replay. Okay, well, we'll continue. A crystal. There's like a helix sort of thing in the middle here. What is this? Polywrap crystal. Can't read this very well. Protect applications from unauthorized eyes. Donations to Hobart Funware Incorporated. Open, I guess? It's not just me, right? Like, this is pretty, like, well, I don't, it was okay previously. Protects applications from unauthorized eyes. So how do I pick this thing up? We have to blind it or something? Must have to do a thing here. Maybe getting rid of that allows us to re-access it from a different person's card. So if I dip out here, and then we rock it with Link here. Thank you for clipping that, Grubby. I will run that back. I just like couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a little bit shocking. Maybe we need to oscillate it. We still haven't oscillated yet. Okay, I was right. Got some like Lucy dreaming levels of things going on here, like alter the world in one side and it affects the other. Okay, so that was it. Helix, I was right. Okay, oh, that's the virus. Let's see, design Hobart Institute of Cybernetics to combat the Caudel syndrome. Checking the growth of rogue tissue in smart systems. Okay. So I wonder where does this go? We must still oscillate. Hey, you giant eye, my eyes are up here. I mean, I guess we just need to figure out how to do this. Status report. Okay, we knew that this is going. Alright, we'll double back. Let's have a look. We've done a lot of things, so I'm gonna really quick just make a save for safety's sake. Joey. Okay, so in here, huge tank.
Whatever's in there is extremely cold. It could be liquid nitrogen.
Could be. That is a cold thing. Nothing in my inventory screams liquid nitrogen use, but we'll keep an eye on that.
The computer is controlling the tank and displaying its readings on the monitor.
Can we touch it?
Instant frostbite if I put my hand in there.
Okay. I figured. We use the console.
Pressing the keys has no effect.
No effect.
Pressing the keys. The computer and
a huge tank number 2.
There are strands of tissue suspended in this tank.
Tissue, you say?
Whoa! The liquid in the tank has burned my hand.
Do it again.
Whoa! The liquid in the tank has burned my hand.
Okay, so if we have to burn something, so we've got the 2 elements here. We've got cold and hot. Okay, we press on. Yeah, it burned my hand.
It's a fully formed android body.
Okay.
Hey, wake up, rubber features!
It's an interesting choice to yell for them to wake up when, like, we had two basically in our playthrough try to kill us. So we have a cabinet and a console.
A computer for each of these androids.
Okay, Walter V2.4 development program. Character board not installed. Reflex and motor functions, nada. Character data, nil. Interesting. Character board not installed. Can we install Joey on this thing? I'll give you a character board. No?
The cabinet has a door. There's an expansion port in the cabinet.
Is there anything special about these?
It's a full...
They're all just...
It's a...
They're all just androids. Okay. Can we put Joey in the cabinet? Whoa, we can. Oh dear. Okay, this could be interesting. Run RNM program? RNM program not present. Download character data. RNM functions undefined. Run startup program. Uh-oh. Hello? Can we do RNM now? Okay, he does the look over.
It's a... Hey!
Oop.
There's an
Expansion port.
There's an
Are any of these... I'm assuming that all of these are the same.
Data error. Data error.
Okay.
Data error.
What is this voice? Data error. Okay, so they're not the same. RNM functions already defined. Download character data. Character board not installed. Okay. So you're telling me that can that be Joey's voice? Hey there, Rob. What's up, dude? Hang 10. Let's get some za. Let's try this startup program. It's always up. Termination procedure in progress. No! They didn't even have the decency to give us a sound effect for that punch. They had a shot at us too, because like think of like a cold rubbery hand. Like, oh, that would have made a great noise. Okay, well, we've perished. We have perished. Like twang, eat your heart out, you know? All right, let me just have a look at this console again. Obviously, we do not want to run the startup program. Character board not installed. I guess our go-to is this one, perhaps? Because this one, the surfer dude. Operation successful. It's a lot of megs. Already defined startup.
How do you feel, Joey?
I'm not entirely sure, sir. I feel soft and curiously vulnerable.
That's because you're practically human.
And this feeling of insecurity is natural?
Oh yeah, you'll get used to it.
By the way, sir, take my advice. Don't wake the other androids.
Why not?
Thanks.
If they've been programmed, they'll terminate you.
You don't say. Well, I learned that lesson a different way, didn't I? Yeah, cold rubbery slap, right? Like just that, like whoosh, like wet. Oh, it would have been great. Punched us through the doorway as well. Oh, it would have been great.
I think you need a new name, Joey.
I concur with your observation, Mr. Foster. What do you consider an appropriate sobriquet?
I'm gonna call you Ken.
That's wonderful news, sir.
Ken.
Tell me, are there any memorable Kens in history? A Ken whom I might seek to emulate?
All the Kens I can think of were dorks.
Splendid! It will be my mission in life to make the name Ken synonymous with dorks.
What? Joey's a fine name.
How do you like your new body?
It's wonderful, sir. There's just one thing.
What's that?
When will I be getting the accessories?
I don't know what you mean.
Ears, body hair, those little decorative parts?
Oh, sure.
You're better off without them, believe me.
I thought he was gonna say clothes. Like I'm just a naked rubbery man right now.
Thanks for saving me from the android.
My actions were the only logical course. What I cannot comprehend is how an android could behave in such an irrational manner. Why, it was almost as if he was human.
A little bit worried about that.
What did he mean by a family reunion?
Since your mother was killed, that leaves only...
My father.
You never speak of him, do you?
That's because I can't remember him.
Can't or won't, sir.
Are we close to Link's core?
Don't answer that, I
Almost
guess.
certainly, sir. I can sense its presence in a strange and mysterious way.
Like the old man. The pictures in the campfire.
The old
He saw
man.
it too. The evil beneath the city. And then he
Evil.
died with the rest of the tribe.
This isn't the time for remorse, sir. You must destroy the evil and avenge their deaths.
It's only logical.
Never mind.
All right, let's get the
Joey?
circuit board back here. Never know we're gonna need that again. All right, let's not awaken. It really is named Ken
Never
now.
mind.
Okay. Shout out Ken. Do 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 do. More tanks.
It's storage. For what, I couldn't guess. It's storage.
But you couldn't guess what you're getting at. A hand panel,
I'm obviously supposed to put my hand on that.
obviously. Just in case. It's such a pain with all these deaths. We'll save here.
That
Intruder.
tickles. Place your hand on that lock sensor.
With pleasure, sir.
I thought you'd never ask.
I'm obviously
Oh, we have to do them together, I guess. I didn't even see the other one.
Let's try that hand sensor again.
I suggest we touch the sensors simultaneously, sir.
Sorry, I was slow on the uptake there. Oh no, Ken!
What's wrong with you?
I appear to have a problem, sir. My hand has melted onto the door.
I don't like to leave you here.
I'll be free in no time, sir. Have you got an axe?
No, I haven't. Why?
Clippers.
You could have used it to sever my hand.
That's unthinkable. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, an alien bone saw. Yeah, what about that? I feel like this is probably a certain death if we don't have Joey, aka Ken.
It's what keeps the pipes in place.
Ken is Ken Williams? Maybe. being a dork.
Completely solid.
Shots fired.
It's what keeps the pipes in place.
Completely solid. Well, it sounds like a job for a cable. It looks like we need to go down. Ooh, rungs.
They serve as a ladder.
Do they? These go two different places then. Oh no. Ooh, orifice. Don't love that.
Hanging that cable there was a waste of time.
Was it?
It's supplying nourishment to that organism. It's sucking and stretching out for nourishment.
Okay.
That's the last place I want to end up. It's supply.
You want some plaster? No. Eat brick, orifice. No.
It's supply. There aren't any controls on the spout. If I jumped to the cable, I'd be stuck there. Hanging that cable there.
Is that a dead end then?
They serve.
This is so weird. Maybe we do need Ken to join us. One of us goes on one side, one of us goes on the other, but I don't know what the end game here is.
The knot's too tangled to untie. That knot I tied is really something.
Heck of a knot.
Rats! I can't climb to the cable from here.
What?
The cable should bear my weight, if it doesn't slip loose. Rats! I can't climb to the cable from here.
Rats. What is this puzzle? What is that? Okay. This is so weird. Grubs, of course. Did I just see another pipe support? I can't do anything with it. Okay. Interesting. It always comes back to grubs. Good old grubs.
Hey, Rubber Man! It's a grisly thought. But maybe I can snip your fingers with these shears.
I had already thought of that, sir. Unfortunately, it couldn't be done. My skin is far tougher than yours.
Well, I don't have anything you're gonna like.
Hey, Rubber Man! Got it. I can pry you free with this crowbar.
Smart thinking, sir. Unfortunately, the use of leverage is inapplicable.
Can we just use this again? Maybe not. Hey, Rubber Man.
Still stuck? I'm afraid so, sir. It's frustrating, to say the least.
Never mind.
Can we
Hey, Rubber Man!
throw a brick at you?
It's a block of clay and sand, hardened by baking, sir. Totally useless, sir.
Or can I wrench
Hey,
you out?
Rubber Man!
Dismantle the door?
Maybe I could free you with my wrench.
I hardly think so, sir. A wrench seems most inappropriate in this situation.
Well, excuse me. We're trying to help.
Hey, Rubber Man! I've got this lump of plaster.
Totally useless, sir.
Hey, Rubberman! I can't imagine this card would be any use.
Neither can I, sir. What we need is a chainsaw. It's times like this, I wish I were better equipped.
A chainsaw, you say? Okay, what an interesting puzzle we find ourselves in. How the heck did his hand belt anyway? No idea. I do not know.
Pressing the keys has no effect. No manual. That's the most
Okay, and nothing new there. Is there anything new with the robot?
There's nothing else I can salvage from the shell. It wasn't... It's an android! There's no point in searching the android. There are strands... Whoa! Hey, Rubberman!
Like that we went out of our name, or went out of our way to name him
Never
Ken,
mind.
and now we just call him Rubber Man. You can click on the hand panel. Hang on, let me see what happens there. Okay, maybe we can't do anything with it though.
That knot I tied is really something.
Like, am I supposed to maybe tie something to it?
The cable should bear my weight, if it doesn't slip loose. Rats!
Can't climb the cable from here.
The knot's too tangled to untie. Hanging that cable there was a waste of time. It's sucking and stretching out for nourishment. It's supplying nourishment to that organism. There aren't any controls on the spout.
Okay, I guess... I guess what we need to do is we need to follow the pipes back to a machine or something and then have it stop doing the nourishment, or, you know, replace nourishment with something else. I feel like we need to... do something with that.
It's the metal is solid and impenetrable.
Okay. I guess that they're in these
It's
tanks.
storage. For what, I couldn't guess. The metal.
Metal.
Hey! Never mind. controlling the tank and displaying its readings on the monitor.
Can't like use this on the console, can
Nothing
I?
seems to have happened. Nothing seems to have happened.
Okay. Weird. I almost feel like I've done this a little bit out of order, so I need to kind of try to reorganize my thoughts.
Whatever's in there is extremely cold.
Could be liquid nitrogen. We cut the tissue out of the tank over here? No. Have we been through this door? Yes, we have, right?
I've got a hunch I'll need to open that. No way of opening it.
Well, that's gonna be a problem if we have a hunch we have to open it.
No obvious explanation of what it's controlling. There aren't any manual controls. Better be careful I don't fall in there. The heat from below rises through that. It's sticky and slightly astringent, making my fingers tingle. It looks like the stuff that lamb eats.
I don't really know, like, I want to, like, take a container of this or something, you know what I mean? Like, I want to...
It doesn't operate manually. There aren't any buttons to press. I can't...
Okay. So yeah, I guess that's locked off now. And I can't imagine if there's much else to do here because kind of did the puzzle in this room.
They don't appear to do anything. They don't appear...
Okay, so both buttons
The
do
screen displays the medical robot's status. I've got a hunch... No way of opening.
Yeah, that's that door, I guess. The one that's locked from the other side as well.
That's where the medical robot gets its power. It's activated by the
Robot's presence.
It's letting the chemical goo seep out.
The goo.
I can't reach the tap without stepping in the puddle.
Okay, so again, we've figured this puzzle out, it seems. As well. Okay. Santa. I did get a 11-second PB on my last run. So I've closed in to be about 20 seconds behind world record now. We're getting there. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else on the floor. We have a lot of helpful things in our inventory, but I don't know, could always use one new thing, you know?
It's displayed.
Emergency life support on. Nutrient tank drain. Open. Access door. So if I have it closed, what door does this one close? This one?
Whatever's behind that door must be important.
Okay, so that's important to have open, obviously. Fine.
It's This monitor is switched off.
I mean, this shouldn't change anything in here. To combat the caudal syndrome, checking growth of rogue tissue in smart systems. I don't think that our solution is in here, but I'm kind of just making sure I didn't miss something. Because this just leads to where the crystal was, right? Yeah, there's nothing, it appears, that I'm missing from a hotspot perspective. Okay. Well, we've opened the door. And my best hunch is that it, like, you know, what we need basically needs to happen from this room onwards. We won't rule anything out, but
Pressing the keys. The computer is controlling the tank and displaying its readings on the monitor.
and can we, like, just mess with the console?
Pressing the keys.
Keys does no effect. Joey in the house again.
Nothing's.
And nothing for Reich.
Ha! The virus has caused the program to crash.
Oh, okay. Good.
The monitor has gone crazy now.
Crazy
I wonder
monitor.
how the virus has affected the tissue.
Let's check.
Whoa! The liquid in the tank has burned my hand.
Man, bro. Yeah, that, like, last word is very funny in its delivery. Okay. We've done the virus. I don't know. I just feel compelled to go over here and have another look, I guess. So I assume that that machine is controlling what's going in to this the situation down here. I take it, but maybe not.
It's sucking and stretching out for nourishment.
Okay, maybe nothing has changed then. We've got to be very close.
Hey, never mind.
I wonder how that affected the tissue. I think was the line, right?
The monitor has gone crazy now. I wonder how the virus has affected the tissue. There are strands of tissue suspended in this tank.
So it hasn't? Is that what we're getting at?
Pressing the keys has no effect. Nothing's changed. That virus was fatal. Nothing's changed. The monitor, I wonder... Whoa!
Is there more tissue maybe that I have to investigate?
There's a rubbery man in there. So that's how androids are created.
I'm sure this is like just something silly that I'm missing. That's kind of what this feels like. The only tissue that I'm aware of where he's like straight up calls it tissue is that one right next to the computer. And it doesn't appear anything has changed. Do I need to go back into link space maybe? Link Space 9. I guess I'll just peek. I'll peek in link space because it's fun.
They're linked to... It's a view of the reactor. This they're linked.
Okay, so that's all one. I mean, is there something new here, maybe?
It's just...
Investigation and process, nutrient training. Is everybody's work here, or is it just that one? Okay. So yeah, I don't expect this to change, but I will check it. I didn't expect to have to, I don't know, use the, I'm gonna kind of do this in the way that we're doing it. Okay. Okay. Let's keep putting, shall we? Trapped indeed. So this is the beam
The monitor
here.
has gone crazy now. I wonder how the virus has affected the tissue.
How has the virus affected the tissue?
There are strands of tissue suspended in this tank.
Okay, the only thing I can click on is the tank. Ooh, tongs! Hang on.
They're like the ones used by surgeons.
Oh my goodness. Make the hitbox a little smaller, why don't you? Very good. Okay, we have tongs. Imprinted on the handle are the words surgical steel, made in Hobart. Huge tank. Okay, we've got tongs with a thing on it. It looks like, yeah, we get another one.
I've got a fresh sample now.
Okay, we've got, so this is a timing situation. Huge tank. Freeze it.
The tissue is frozen now.
Okay. We need to chuck this in the hole, maybe? Joey, give me a reading, buddy. Ken, sorry.
Hey, Robert! Would these tongs help to free you?
Not a chance, sir.
Well, we'll do the, we'll see what happens here. Who wants sashimi now? I had sashimi last night, actually, for dinner. It was tasty. Might want to save.
Yes, I've poisoned the sludge.
Yes. Okay, we'll save now, maybe. I'll take that as a note to save. Sashimi. So an exit has
Blast,
opened
that
over
must
there.
lead somewhere.
And they said that cable was a waste of time. To which I say,
Rats! I can't climb to the cable from here.
to which we say rats, I guess.
It's what keeps the pipes in place. Completely solid.
How do I...
That not a... The cable should bear my... Rats!
What kind of... Do I have to use the tongs to get the cable or something? I'm like, what? Let me
The
in.
cable should bear my weight. Rat!
Do I have to, like, make the jump or something? This would be wild if that's the case.
This could be the second most stupid thing I've ever done.
Don't worry, I'll never forget the grappling hook. What? What?
Father?
Is
What?
that Robert? Oh, my son. Why did you come here?
I thought you'd be glad to see me.
I did everything I could to stop you. You're in terrible danger. Get away.
I'm taking you with me. How do I disconnect you from the machine?
Listen to me. Link needs a replacement for my brain. And the best choice was someone related by blood. It sent Reich and his goons to bring you here. Link killed Reich when he threatened you.
But if Link wanted me alive, why did it wreck the helicopter?
That was my doing, Robert. I managed to wrest control from Link for a few seconds. Long enough to cause the crash. I hope to spare you my fate, Robert.
Ken, you're just in time.
I thought you might need a hand, sir. I've got a bad feeling about this, sir.
What happened, Father?
Link has rejected me. And without it, I'll die.
Well, good news. We have got some tongs. First off, whoa. Also, you know, the very, like, just no nonsense walk in there. Oh, hey, Dad. How's it going? First time I guess I've met you. And, yeah, this is a pretty insane situation, so I guess we'll calmly have a discussion about this. Pretty interesting approach to that. Don't know if I'd have that reaction myself, but, that's it. We'll just call this Dad. Job for the metal bar. You know, it's
Help
not
me,
the worst
quickly.
idea.
What do you want me to do, sir?
Give him the kiss of life.
Give him the kiss of life.
Yeah.
I don't have to use my tongue, do I, sir?
Just do whatever you can to save him.
Nope. My brain.
Are you all right, sir?
Do I look all right? Help!
Mr. Foster?
Foster is no more. I am Link. I am the future.
Okay. So he won, right? No. The idea was to become Link, right? At the end. Bad ending.
Father, tell me what to do.
It's too late, Robert. Link has beaten us both.
Oh, indeed. Indeed it has. Okay, so this is just a death that we're going to see constantly.
Are you...
Do we have to put Ken in there, I guess?
Mr. Foster?
Boss, I am.
No way to skip that cutscene, which is a bit rough. Thankfully, we've got the sashimi one as well. If we need to pull it back for more time, Ken.
Help me!
What do you want me...
Sit in the chair.
Sit in that chair.
Are you going to plug me into Link, sir? I hope you know what you're doing.
I do not. I most certainly do not.
Something is happening, I think. Yes, I'm gaining control. I found my destiny, Mr. Foster.
Is it good?
Can you ever forgive me, Robert?
Oh, this guy.
For letting your machine kill my mother?
Please, try to understand. It was the greatest experiment ever devised. Tapping the unexplored depths of the human brain. The potential of the subconscious mind.
You fused with this machine deliberately?
It was a well-considered plan, my boy.
Well considered? It was nothing but megalomania.
I had a dream. The fusion process was an apparent success, but the computer shared access to my human failings. It learned of greed, of vanity. It reveled in the power it wielded. I was almost powerless in the hands of this monster.
Which is the monster, Father? The computer or you?
Robert. Oh, Robert. You were my only reason for wanting to live.
Father? Father! Too late. It's over now.
What is going on?
About the vacancy in the sewage grading plant, Howard. Perhaps we should assign the position to Gilbert Lamb.
Oh, Lamb, yes.
Hello, Mr. Hobbins.
Hello, son. What do you want?
I've come
Son?
to say goodbye.
You still plan to go back to the Gap?
Yeah, I've had it with city life. I'm certainly gonna miss you both. Why don't you come too?
We got enough to do. Getting Union City back to normal.
I reckon you'll make a great team.
Will you come back to visit us, sir?
I'm not sure about that, Ken. But I'll be thinking of you. Oh, by the way, Mr. Hobbins. Here's your wrench.
Thanks, son. I'll need that if Ken gives me any trouble.
Goodbye, friends. And thanks.
I'm glad we had some closure to the wrench.
Be vigilant.
What a crazy video game. Oh, look at this. Ooh, a little tune here. All right, that's the game. Crazy. What an insane game. That was really good. It was pretty clear that like the dad was behind it. But like I don't know if I was ready for the pacing therein. And interesting that Joey becomes Link in the end. Cool game. I'm very, very happy that I didn't spend another 3 streams looking for those tongs, because that could have happened. We were very close to that being a reality. Thank y'all for the GGs. Thanks for watching, everyone. Fun game. Very fun video game. It took a little bit of getting used to for the inventory, kind of how it worked, and then I don't know, I kind of had that sort of thing with Broken Sword. It's a little bit easier in Broken Sword and like kind of later games, I guess, from these folks than it is in this one, but once you got it, used to it, it was good. The link space stuff was super cool. I love that idea of being able to sort of be in the computer and, you know, different kind of approach to it. Pretty shocking turns in the game. Anita and everybody else, like, I kind of appreciate that the thing, it just jumps tonally quite a bit. You go from opening up the lockers and finding all the bodies and the very creepy, like, androids that are just like kind of standing there, to like everything that happens in the courtroom scene, which is just like a bananas change of, I don't know, it's just wild. Yeah, I liked it. I thought all the puzzles are pretty fair. There's a couple things that were a little bit wonky. I did have to brute force the grappling hook. Ultimately, that was like the one thing where I was like, I'm just going to use it on everything, and eventually that did work. But otherwise, it, you know, some things were a little bit crazy, but it was doable. What about the metal bar? I don't know, hopefully the metal bar deserves a rest, because even though I didn't use it for much of the game, the ending section was just like all crowbar. It was good, the last session in particular. We're running out of time. That is such an adventure game, video game thing. It's Escape from Monkey Island all over again. I didn't like hate the pacing at the end, though. I think that could have been, I think that area maybe could have overstayed its welcome pretty quick. Maybe it would have been cool to see a little bit more in the final sequence, but like, I mean, I thought it was pretty challenging getting through the initial android and then avoiding the next android that kills you. Trying to figure out exactly what to do in that last bit. I don't know, it's interesting. Yeah, Beyond a Steel Sky. Yeah, I'm excited to try that one. I'm sure it will be added, and I'm certain I'll certainly play it either way, even if it's not added. It'll happen at some point. I've always been a little curious of that game. When I was at Adventure X for the first time, I think it was the first time, somebody had a talk about decisions, and I think I talk about this on stream every once in a while, but there's a really interesting talk about decision making by the player in adventure and narrative games. You know what I mean? Like, do choices matter and things like that. And I think this person worked on Beyond a Steel Sky and used that as an example, along with like Telltale Games and a bunch of other kind of choice first type narrative stories. And it was a really interesting talk, but that made me very interested in that game in particular. So I don't remember the name. Let me do the old Google Rooney here. Let's see if I can find it. It was the first Adventure X I went to, so it was a while ago. Choices. Yeah, I went to the 2 at Greenwich, yeah. So it must have been... Well, actually, hang on. Yeah, it must have been 2022. It must have been that one, I bet. Anyway, it's an interesting talk. All the talks and stuff for those particular events are up on their YouTube page. Worth a watch. All right, is this the end of the game? To just hang here at the 94 Revolution Software Limited. Shout out Revolution. Yeah, I think it's just looping, isn't it? Okay. Very good. Well, we're out of this game. Yeah, as you're alluding to, Galaxy, we'll have to have a new first play very soon.